All right, what's up, yins, guys? Kind of a rainy mess out here today. First, weather's getting weird. It's getting warm like summertime, then cold, then warm, then cold again, and I'm actually getting my winter hat out when I gotta go out and go to work sometimes, and it's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do a video here, which I don't always get around to doing right away the minute something comes on in a news story, like other YouTubers do. But this is on my mind. I'm going to go get to it. I was watching my local news, and this is a kind of funny thing too. And it's kind of funny, but it kind of makes you sick, and it makes you kind of go middle finger up or whatever at the TV screen or whatever. Because I myself ride a bike, and there's other people who ride bikes. Some kind of this is like really moronic behavior. Anyway, I heard the news story. Evidently, all right. If you know anybody that rides a bike or you ride one once in a while, you're going to get some people, whether you're in the right or not. Some assholes, in cars are going to get mad or whatever. But in Pittsburgh area, it's made the news a few years ago, well, a couple years ago actually, that they took away some parking to make bike lanes to cater to the bikes, and there's a lot of people that don't like it, so there's probably after effects going on and resentment about that. But anyway, this particular story, they're saying that this one guy that was in the wrong in a car or truck or whatever the hell, I'll give you the article anyway, pasted in a link, and above my video to show you what I mean. But anyway, evidently, he was in the wrong. He cut this guy on a bicycle off. He could have knocked the shit out of him. Like if he ran into him with the bike, ran him over or killed him, whatever. But the guy, I guess, caught him up. But the guy caught the guy in the vehicle at a light or whatever the hell and told him off. He says, "What the hell are you doing cutting me off like that?" Well, people in cars do that to people in other cars, and they get mad, and they even be pulling guns in the city, whether you're in a right or not. Somebody pulls a gun, and you can say, "What the hell is your problem? I mean, you're going to kill me just for what?" And they might, But anyway, the story goes that this guy in the bike caught up with this guy, a light or whatever, and told him off. And the guy pulls a gun, okay, and says, "You better watch your step. I have a license to carry," and blah, blah, blah. And, whether if that was me or you might want to say, well, excuse me, I'm a person on a bike and I'm unarmed, and just because you have a license to carry, does that mean that you saying that you can kill me for telling you off, catching up to you and telling you off when you could have hit me with a car and maybe you're being the asshole? And yeah, like I just said before, you do that, try to do that in another city, like if you're on a bike, and they pull a gun. There's a lot of people that are just looking for an excuse to shoot somebody. So it can be at your own risk if you want to bluff the guy. Like, somebody will even shoot you right in front of witnesses. But anyway, unlike what other people say involving guns and other kind of shootings going on, the NRA does not endorse any such shit like that either, just because this guy got a license to carry. This guy does not reflect anybody like the NRA. This guy is just a fucking jerk. He's an asshole, you know what I mean? But I seen things about other shootings and threatened shootings, like these stupid psychos going threatening school shootings and stuff like that. And, I did videos and articles about them. And I was looking up the article, to get a internet article to maybe post with my YouTube video or to send to my friends, right? And you'll get, I happen upon this one couple of different people and blogs that they had it on their thing because it'll show up in the search if you're doing it through Facebook or a network. A Facebook page called Guerrilla Feminism. And they got men feminists going on there, I don't know, with these men trying to get brownie points and kiss ass and go on a feminist Facebook place called Guerrilla Feminism. These guys are saying don't even know what they're talking about. They're just spreading shit on purpose. That, the NRA advocates, trying to act like the NRA advocates some stupid psycho kid that decides to threaten a school shooting and like them articles you've seen. Or some asshole like I was talking to talking about that I just saw on the news, or any of them recent shootings that you've been hearing about on your local news. You got these assholes on these channels, whether it's for feminism or for anti-NRA shit, trying to say, oh, the NRA is enabling this shit, and they're just saying it just to say it. There's no logic behind it, and yeah, you are gonna get assholes that actually have legitimate permit. And hell, you got criminals that have legitimate permits because they never got caught doing anything, at least with a gun. Shit, you got members of these different criminal groups. They never, who never seen any, maybe got in trouble for something else, but totally licensed to carry a gun and no proof that they ever killed anybody in their criminal actions and all that. Like the privileged ones, everybody from well, you name it. But anyway, this is a little bit of a rambling, but since I would go ahead and say that, it's because it's on my mind. But just because some asshole, whether he's licensed to carry a gun or not licensed, but just that does not mean that the NRA advocates that. That's just some asshole saying that. I mean, if the guy really is licensed and a permit, has a license to carry, like bragging about it, just because some guy on a bicycle catches up on a light and tells him off, like I said, the guy's just an asshole. And and if anything, what I saw on the news is true, the guy shouldn't even have a damn gun permit for doing shit like that. He should actually have it revoked, really. I mean, if you're going to be licensed to have a gun, and you think it just because you got a license to carry, that you're going to pull it on somebody unarmed just because somebody said something to you or told you off or something, or he or she wanted to call you on some kind of crap. I mean, you can say, well, a civilized person would say, oh, I'm sorry, it's an honest mistake, apologize, or say, I was just in a hurry, or whatever. I mean, I couldn't picture myself being in a car, okay? And, hey, I always, was driving the family car before I had left and, got my other address or whatever. But I wasn't a stranger to driving a car. And since I ride a bike, okay, I have a tendency to give a lot of people that ride bikes the benefit of the doubt. Even once in a while, if I see the person riding the bike is maybe being an asshole, if it's safe and there's no traffic, I just go around them, or I kind of have my eyes peeled because simply I'm a person that rides a bike. And yeah, I admit there's maybe one or two I may have seen out there that I wanted to say something from the car and says, hey, what are you doing? But say I'm some person and okay, doing it, and instead of what I just said, and I decide I'm going to be an asshole and go real close to the guy or cut the guy off, which in the case, if somebody sees me do it and I hit the guy on a bike, I can get in a lot of trouble as it is, right? But say the guy catches up to me and tells me off, and I'm going to go pull a gun at him, right? And say, oh, I got a license to carry, you better, just because you have a gun, that person should shut up. But like I said, if a person is in the city like that and the other person has a gun, best to get the hell away from him too. I mean, like you want to say, what are you going to do? Kill me just for saying one simple thing to you? But yeah, people will. But like I said, an asshole is as an asshole does. You know what I mean? And that's just it. But I kind of rambled on this video. I could have did a little better, but I'm not making it over. So any people who know me already that follow my videos, they know what I mean. They can just skip over, do whatever the hell. But you get my idea.